Okay, I'm going to do a quick video on this CJ7 that we are probably going to be parting out. The reason probably is because it's a beautiful CJ7, and I know I'm going to get people who are going to want it as a whole. But it is worth actually more in parts to us. We would sell it as a whole, but it would have to be, we'd have to talk about that. And for what we have into it, we spent a lot on this thing. So we'd have to get a decent amount out of it as a whole. So anyway, it's an 86, so it does make it kind of a rare bird. There's some rarities on these ones. It was originally brown. They did a decent paint job when they painted it, but they didn't, you know, some of the paint has been peeling off. So it's rust free. I just want to show you the floorboards. This in the photos might look like it's rust, but however it's not. It's the brown paint, that factory paint that was underneath it. Just the black is kind of lifting up, but these are all nice and solid. The tunnel, the cowl area is all nice and solid, all the way back to the rear here. And then the floor in the back is solid, and even the driver's side, which I'll walk over there, it's the same thing as it is over here. There's no rust in it. There's a little bit of bubbling right here. You can push it and kind of feel it at that joint there. So that would be a place that would at least address, especially if you're going to be repainting it. But all through here, super solid, all down through here, all solid, 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 solid. And then this has got not rust as far as that, but it's pushed in just a little bit right here. So you can bend this out. You can get all the way around it and bend that back. You can kind of see me bend it as this is even a hole. It's real easy to deal with. And that, so up underneath, nice and solid. That's that brown I was telling you about. Sorry if I'm changing the camera. And then they did fill these, which is a good idea, because that's the typical area they like to rust in. And then, without getting it up in the air, see how solid everything underneath is there. And then again, here's the back, so you can see that area, and the roll cage. All that. So the tub. This video is mainly for the tub, so you only get the tub. There's nothing else included, and that includes a roll bar. That's not includes no seats. Let's see here. Fender flares will take off unless you want them, then I can toss those in. Otherwise, here's the corner. That likes to be an area that you'll see rust in, but this is all original, all nice and solid. It's a California Jeep, as you can see from that. And tailgate's in good shape. That's not included. Again, it's just the tub, so don't get that. No mistake that. I've never had someone mistake it, but just in case. This is all nice and clean down here. All this is nice. This has got a little bit of a bump in it there, probably from where they nicked it. But going up underneath of it here, a little bit of surface on it. Nothing cancerous. I think somebody had this probably in their garage, because even a California Jeep, this is exceptionally clean. And then up through here, this is all nice, perfect here. So if you're looking for a CJ7 tub, you're going to spend some money on this guy, but you're not going to get something you have to do anything to. You can sand it down and paint it. So there again is that black that's peeling off of that original brown. And then same thing over here. Now this has got, it's through the black, down the brown, and then here's that bare metal exposed, but this is all solid, okay? So what I would probably do on this, depending on what you're doing with it, put some 415 or something on it just to, you know, treat the surface areas on it. But there's absolutely no cancer all the way through. This is all nice and hard, all original and whatnot. The dash is not included. But again, these parts, if we do sell the axles or the tub, and the axles on it, just so you know, they're not included, but it's got the 86 front Dana 30, which is a very rare axle. They did some changes in these because they had some problems with the spindles in some of the years. And then they're re-geared. They're either 456 or 488. I have to double check on that. And in the rear is, I believe, a Ford 88. And that guy matched with that guy, and it's got the 5 on 4.5 wheels, which is cool because they went back to that. And then it's got good gears in them, and then it's got front rear A or B lockers, so that's really super cool. Wouldn't be a cheap set of axles to build, but anyway, I can do a video later on those. Just wanted to show you this this tub. So again, just the tub, windshield frame, hinges, doors, seats, dash, roll cage, all that stuff is not included. So it's all available. If the big items do, we sell one of the big. If we sell the tub, the rest of this thing will come apart. We sell the axles, the rest of it will come apart. Okay, so price on the tub, $4,500. The other option, if you don't want to spend that kind of money, you can get a new one. I know they run around $5,000, but I'll tell you something. The reason that I would suggest not doing a new one versus this guy is because all the cutouts for the original, like the Jeep raised here and the firewall and the dash and a lot of that stuff isn't cut out, so you have to do a lot of fab work on them. We do sell those as well. And the metal seems to be a lot thinner than the original. This is a nice solid steel tub. So the other direction you can go, and if you look at my YouTube videos, I'll walk over here, you can swap a YJ tub on, and we can get you a grade A YJ tub for $1,800. They range from 12 to 18 depending on the grade we give them. And there is some subtle differences, but there's a video that compares those differences. At least the frames. The frames, there's 2 mounts that are different on them, but the rest of the mounts are the same. And then the difference on the tub is tub on it is going to be the dash area, how the heating goes up, and then the gas tank filler on them is different. But that's fairly easy to do, especially if you can do a little body work. We have 2 or 3 clean YJ tubs left that would be rust free, that would get you in that 1,800 range, and that's plus shipping, so you'd be about $2,300 to get it shipped. And these come fully crated. There's top of our crates here. By the way, this is my yard, Jeeps Unlimited, here north of Denver. And we don't use salt on the roads. That's why we get the rust-free stuff, or we go to California and get it. And as a whole, just in case this thing is still available, as is right now, it would be $12,000. And if we put a little bit of work into it, we'll ask for $15,000 on it with all the options it has on it. But so tub $4,000, axles are $6,000. So you can see just right there, you're almost $10,000. So for parts wise, it's definitely worth it for us if we do part it. But if somebody is interested in taking it, we get $1,800 for the frames under them. So I mean, just those 3 things. I mean, you can see why it'd be beneficial if you were looking. This one's got a shackle reversal on it as well. So, but anyway, going back to the tub again, I appreciate you taking a look at the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, or more questions about the YJ swap on, give us a call, 303-666-9020. Again, that's 303-666-9020. And I appreciate taking the time to check this out.